2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Detroit Lions. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23-yard line. Warner to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Warner. He's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Go with him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Lions at 2-7 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, this unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage, trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into it and try and knock it loose.
And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in punt formation. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. 20-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for the Charger touchdown. A big play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing out for the end zone. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 19.
Here's Warner. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Another run for Gibbs here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Willis out of the gun. That is caught. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Out of the gun, here's Warner. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now we'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. McDonald makes the catch. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
3rd and 4. Play action. It's Warner. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On 4th down, Warner. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Dayon Henley. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, 62 yards. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens. Like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he returns this to the 22.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Here we go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Third catch in this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
A gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
Now Warner. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 39. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Warner. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Warner from the gun. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. 37-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about his defense, and these types of things are happening to you. What goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the...
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chargers.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
The second.
Rondé Gadsden, 28 yards.
And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. An extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it is 28-0.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Warner.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. Down at the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, just trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Out of the gun, Herbert. Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
For the Chargers.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Off by Benjamin St-Juste.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive...
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it is 42-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Willis now off of play action. That's caught in Sam Laporta.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Willis looking to throw it.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
It leads to
Now it's second and 10. To throw, here's Willis.
That's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's a gain of
Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
5.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already showed in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
44-yard line.
Hurt. Check out.
They go play action with Willis. And pass caught. It's Williams.
And he's taken down inside the 30. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
Willis. Now he's going to step up and run.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. Go.
Willis now off play action.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Go.
Last play of the half, Willis.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
As time expires in the first half.
And the Lions are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all of that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
drive about to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, this is that time of the game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go through your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. A run once more with Hampton.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
47-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton.
The 20. That one good for 37 yards. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking.